You're looking at Miami, Florida, home of the Miami Dolphins and the site of next year's Super Bowl. Now only on CBS This Morning, we are seeing firsthand how staff at major sports arenas are learning how to save lives. Jamie Wax went behind the scenes at Hard Rock Stadium to find out how employees are being trained to use trauma kits after a major accident or attack.
This is our trauma bandage. All right, it's pretty straightforward.
This may be the locker room of the Miami Dolphins, but these drills
We're at about 20 seconds.
have nothing to do with football.
21, 22.
For 2 days, we watched as stadium employees, from interns to the CEO, learned how to stop traumatic bleeding and injury.
If you can put it on your leg, you can put it on somebody else.
Their coach was Lieutenant Dan Stout, a 25-year law enforcement veteran who now works for Tactical Medical Solutions.
Pack, 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 pack.
The Dolphins hired the company to install multiple public access trauma kits throughout Hard Rock Stadium and train its workers on how to use them.
It's far more than a first aid kit, right?
That's correct. These are stocked with the same equipment that we give to our military, the same equipment that we give to our first responders. This kit is for very serious, critical stuff.
Whether it's an attack on an arena in England,
Oh my God.
or a high school just half an hour from here.
Coming out with one injured person. He's shot.
Stout told us first responders arrive at the scene and find civilians coming to the aid of their neighbors.
They're trying to improvise bandages with shirts. They're trying to make tourniquets out of belts. They know what they need. What we're trying to do is provide them with a basis of training and access to the right equipment in places where they may encounter this type of thing.
How much difference can it make as far as survival to have these items close by?
A lot of these injuries, you've got 4 to 6 minutes to make a difference on whether that person lives or dies.
The kits are packed with step-by-step instructions and color-coded packaging, which appealed to Dave Lassiter, Director of Stadium Security.
Do you feel like your people are safer because of it?
Absolutely. I think anybody can pick this up and assist, which is the end goal is just to get somebody to higher echelon medical care.
Sydney Williams, an event coordinator with the team, says she is grateful for the extra training.
You always know like something like this could happen, but really for me, I feel a lot more comfortable knowing that we do have the appropriate procedures in place.
So it makes you feel more safe?
Yes, definitely.
Other stadiums have added similar kits. Gillette Stadium, home of the New England Patriots, was the first NFL venue to install them. The New Orleans Saints and Major League Baseball's New York Yankees followed. For Tom Garfinkel, the CEO of the Miami Dolphins, it was an easy decision.
We just want to make sure we're doing everything we can here to make this the safest environment possible for our employees and for all of our guests and everybody that comes.
And as you say, you take that very personally.
I do. I want to be able to sleep at night. I want to know that everybody here is safe and that we've done everything we can to prevent it from happening. And if it does happen, make sure we're responding and doing everything we can to save lives.
The Dolphins organization, including owner Stephen Ross, stressed that this kind of preparedness is important to any office environment, whether the potential injuries are due to traumatic events or simply workplace accidents. I have to say, watching the training, there was a generational divide. The older folks there sort of had a dramatic reaction to what we were doing and what that represented. And the younger generation was very pragmatic about it, as though this is just something that happens in our world.
The older generation was dramatic how? What do you mean?
I mean, it's emotional to watch all of these people pack wounds and imagine what that would look like in real life.
And the younger people saying this is a sign of the time. This is figure this out.
People were saying, I don't remember this when I was going to football.
Well,
That's exactly
because
right.
the kids have grown up with it and the grown-ups really didn't. It sure makes a lot of sense.
It does. I mean,
Very
if you can't prevent these things from happening, at least you can save lives. And everyone said, even if this represents the worst case scenario, if you can save one life with these kids.
I would only point out that there are a lot of people out there who say you can prevent this kind of thing from happening.
Exactly.
There are steps to take.
You got to be ready.